Welcome everybody to Season 5. And here we are. Get excited, we got some brand new rookies we can't wait to see. Dang, that Bed Wars video's popping off again tonight. Alright. We see that? We see it? And here we are. Gotta switch over to my second channel though. There we are. So we just finished with the Super Bowl, which is very exciting. But now it's time to start anew with the preseason. And there we go. Alright, that is set up. We barely were able to do this one today. Frosty kind of cut it close. Alright. And now Discord is closed, and we open up Madden. Bendy IQ. I should probably move myself back down. There we go. Gotta open up the right thing. All the trades are up to date. The only thing that isn't is scheme changes, or not, yeah, scheme changes, because those don't take into effect until after the preseason, because it just works that way. It's just easier for everybody else. And here we are. These are the week 1 games. Memorize what team you're playing. And what's going on? Alright. Well, for us advance to next week, we get to see which rookies are going to absolutely dominate. I'm excited for the 49ers wide receiver. I'm excited for the 49ers to see what they can do. Dang. That is a big L. That is unfortunate. Tyler Huntley leads the league right now. Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry are insane. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Dang, Johnny Winters didn't do bad. Clicked the wrong button though. All right, Buffalo 1, New England, Tampa, 49ers, Panthers, Chargers, Cleveland, Dallas, KC, Atlanta. Nothing crazy, actually. That's unfortunate. 8-point loss. Also, guys, just saying, if you want me to see what you're saying, YouTube chat is the way to do it. Alright, so this is the next week. I guess we'll just go straight into it. Ooh, 1-1. We love to see it. My backups are just not good. Dang. Barely won that one. Tyler Huntley's still leading the league. Hassan Haskins, have no idea who that is. Roy Banks, I believe he was just drafted. All right. Week 2, Bengals. Big win. Seattle with a shutout on Chicago. And then pretty normal games beyond that. All right. These are who you're playing next. Will anybody go 3-0? Tyler Huntley, Elijah Moore, D. Toll is up there. All right. Week 3, 7-10. That is awful. I got blown out. Dang. And gotta make sure the right people get cut. Dang, I like all these guys. All my guys are so young. Dang, Caleb Marshall, kind of insane. So what are you guys' predictions for this week? Or this season, just in general? I'm thinking Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will be OP. Alright, I'm also just kind of delaying time for... Okay, we're good now. Alright. Think we're good to go now? Yes, I've gotten them confirmed to go ahead and advance to week numero uno. Bro, you suck at pinging, bro. Alrighty. Dolphins versus Denver. Week 1. Chase Young with the upgrade. Broncos have probably the hardest opening stretch out of anybody. Game of the week, we got 85 overall versus 96 overall. It'll be a good one. You're just making sure everything is still normal, which it is. Frosty, there are no other good games this week. Like, I literally was looking. I didn't see nothing that resembled being decent. Frosty, tell me what is a better game than this one. I can maybe see arguing primetime, but, like, still. Like, the Jets have primetime right now. As we head to Denver for the opening game of the season, as Miami comes into town. Defending Super Bowl champions face Tua turns the ball over as it is 7-0 quick. PS2 with his first pick of the season. We got the rematch of a century where PS2 got absolutely domed. And straight off rip, this game is over. I was trying to find some good games. There is nothing that resembles good. Arizona was awful last season. The Patriots were even worse last season. You were at least competitive until the last week. Atlanta versus Detroit, I thought about, but you're better than Detroit. Tua with 2 wins. Not perfect. PS2, my goodness. 2 picks. Don't test the man. As the Broncos starting the season 1-0. I thought about Packers Tampa Bay. I really did. But I wanted to space them out a little bit. Frosty, you don't think you just got better? You just added Max Crosby to your team. I don't know what you're crazy. And dang, there were only 4 sacks in that entire game. That looks really weird. Alright, now we head to Tampa. It clearly wasn't good because Tua had an awful game. Which is why I didn't even go look at wide receivers, as the quarterbacks were not good. Rookie QB1. Forgot who their quarterback is, but I think we'll figure it out. Yeah, Jahan Dotson, kind of crazy. 6 players upgraded for the Bucks, as we will see Ben Smart's opening game debut facing the Packers, who were pretty good. I think we're all expecting the Packers to be a favorite this season, while Ben Smart is going to take a step back. But the Packers had an insane draft with some X Factors, some superstars all over. And then same past 2 drafts, actually, if you really think about it. Tampa Bay hosting this game as the Packers going to come out and punt the ball. First touchdown there for the Packers. I mean Bucks and now Packers. Still a tied game. Looks tied, but the Packers will score going into the half and increase that lead to double digits. It's a 14-point lead. Now 7. Now still 14. The Bucks need the ball back, and they won't get the ball back as the Packers go 1-0. Ben Smart with a way better game than Baker Mayfield. If I was the Packers, I'd try to switch out Baker right now because, yeah, it's just not going to be it. Darrell Ryan. Yep. The Packers wide receiver core is maybe in 2 seasons going to be the best in the league. Pending, obviously, the Dolphins' retirements, potentially, and same as the Broncos. I don't see who's better than the Packers if they keep re-signing all these players. Exactly, Frosty, but you did add Max Crosby. So yeah, your wide receiver core is worse, but on the Lions, but your team should be fixed. Yeah, Frosty, I think your O-line is way better now. But we'll get that all switched out today. We'll also do scheme changes. Make sure to go through all of those new change things. Because we want to give the rookies a chance to, like, be in the spot. Brian Dotson is insane. There is no red in the crowd. This is turned into kind of a rivalry in this sim. Detroit versus Atlanta. Atlanta's with a punter at quarterback. Pretty much. 10-3. Yeah, teams are going to be stubborn because they don't want to give up everybody. That's what I'm struggling with, is I can't find anybody who wants to tank now. Alright, here we are. At midfield, 5 total turnovers for both of these teams as Trey Lance looking for all that glory as he's running, and he's going to be sacked by Nick Bosa. 22-second runoff, and the pass is too far. Exactly, Andre. Which is why I like the aspect of a lottery. And there's a W interception by the Falcons. And they will call the game. Caleb Farley. A W pick that was tipped straight into his hands. What a W game. Let's go take a look at these turnovers. 6 total interceptions this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro, you can't throw that many picks. I mean, it's an opening. It's week 1. So I guess if there's any week you're going to do it week 1. And there you go. Now we'll go to Dallas. Can I do this guess fourth? What? Just guys 4-3? I mean, if you put that down, yeah. We got a whole lot of welcome to the NFL type of moments. Washington was still no, like, solid set good quarterback for the future. Couldn't find one in the draft. And they got Matthew Franklin, though. Will be a beast to come. Andre, is the schedule messed up? Oh yeah, they all say Saturday. You suck, Frosty. I'll fix it later. It's not that big a deal. Everything's still in order. Yep, Dallas should win this game very easily. But they're struggling as they are down by 4, now 1, now up 6. And Chicago's on there twice. But there's the handedly I was talking about as 42-12. Not 12, 42-14. Sheesh. Dallas with a great game. Brandon Matthews. Still not him. Let's go figure out the Chicago issue. Ooh. There we go. Dang. Alright. Now it's fixed. Now we head to Chicago, where they will get blown out by the Super Bowl runner-up team. Oh, the Giants no longer are the worst. I don't know if they were the last time, but they aren't the worst. Oh my goodness, a 72 overall defense. Jets Chargers I had as primetime. Alright. Keep it moving. Frosty, I think Cincinnati and Pittsburgh is a better primetime. But yeah, if I could go back now, I'd probably switch it up. Alright, let's see what Chicago's got. They can upset here, bro. Dang. Oh, it's a tie game. It's not over yet. Yet. And a 14-point lead, 28-21, 10-point game, and Chicago choked it away. Zach Wilson, not competing with Josh Allen. Ooh, we'll head to Tennessee and Baltimore boys. Ooh, never mind. Right. Oh, Baltimore, I forgot us at the top, even though they're bad. The Ravens traded for Kyle Pitts. I believe they will be a better team this season with 1 year with the rookie having a shot. But it'll be a struggle for them, definitely. Most definitely a struggle. But the Titans are a good first team to play when you don't know how good your team is. Because more than likely you're going to get a win and you're going to realize if you're good or bad. The Ravens up 10 in the third quarter right now, as the Ravens increase the lead to 17 and then to 34. And I think the Ravens could potentially put up some fight in this AFC North, which is looking ever so more competitive, with all teams being really good, but barely any offense for both of the teams. And did you bomb it?
Huh?
Did you bomb it?
I'm just glad it's over.
All right, that's one way of putting it. College, everybody.
Besides, she usually like changes around a few things after, because her written question and whatnot.
Yeah. Alright, now we have another awful game in the Colts versus the Giants. Both under 80 overalls or at way under. Giants with a quick field goal. Jake Verdi, their kicker. Now 5-0. 12-0. Giants had, I think, one win all of last season, which was the same amount of ties they had. And they're looking to uphand the Brady-less Colts. But we have a tie game here, as the Colts will take the lead, and we will see Colin West was drafted last season until Tom Brady hopped on over in free agency. They didn't really use him that much, but 50 passes today, and he has the Colts competing with the Giants. There's only so bad you can do, as Colin West is going to take off thinking he can run, and apparently he can as he picks up the first down. Biggest run he's had today. Clock is rolling, minute 15 left, as Colin is going to take off again and pick up another first down. I think we have the new Zach Wilson style of player. If anybody wants to build a run offense, I'd recommend going out and getting Colin West. Colin West? Is that Gunslinger? Not Gunslinger. Is that Aaron Rodgers' throw? Yeah, definitely. Definitely not. Tom Brady never ran the ball past the line of scrimmage if you've already seen him do that twice. Quick pass over the middle to Mo Alley. Colin West, 3rd and 5, needs the first down. Matthew Wright cannot hit it from this range. And quick throw, swatted down. It's Colin West calling Kaepernick. 4th and 5, they need this first. And they need it bad. They picked it up. W throw. Oh, the 50 passes, yeah. And Colin West over the middle, almost picked off by the safety. Colin West, 21 for 35, completing 60%. T. Higgins with a great game, averaging 12 per catch, and he has 10 of them. Colin West with 4 touchdowns himself. And he just needs to get into field goal range for his team right now. And that is a W, burn by 4. What a good throw there. They're going to use that timeout and kick it and send it to overtime. And there's to freeze the kicker. And the kick is up. And it is good. So we're headed to overtime. We can have an opening week tie. It looks unlikely. Unlikely. There's the kick. And the Giants run it out to the 29. Alright. There's the kick. And the Giants will get the ball first and bring it out to the 30. See Kenny Pickett, see what he can do. And there's the throw. And he gets brought down after a gain of 3. Kenny Pickett, 31 for 51. Definitely running a more pass offense. With Najee on your team, I'd probably go for runs, but they are not doing that. Kenny Pickett all day in the pocket. The Giants O-line must be doing pretty good for him. That's going to be a first down. Kenny Pickett almost at midfield. Pickett throwing a sideline to the Gatorade bottles. Pickett retreats very far away, and he's going to pick up a first. Right now, torching this defense. Beckham with the catch. Oh, is Najee in Vegas? I can't remember who the Giants have at running back. Oh, yes, I can see why they're not running it, because O. Richards is their running back. As we saw right there, he went nowhere. 19 for 58, but he has 2 touchdowns. Good in the red zone. Bad everywhere else. Kenny Pickett looking for the first. He's going to have it diving to the ground on a scoop. Now under 3 minutes to go. Laviska Shenault with 15 catches, 201 yards. Pickett throwing, caught, 14. Won't get in, but he'll pick up 18. All right, now you give it to O. Richards, the red zone menace. Here's the... Oh no, the line fell. Oh my goodness, blown coverage as 14. We'll get the touchdown. Is that Shenault? No, that's Devin Duvernay. As the Giants will beat the Colts in OT. Colin West with a pretty good game. Hey, how many more games we got? I got stuff to do. Oh my goodness, we're barely halfway. Whew. Eagle time. Never mind, I think we skipped a game. Yeah, Frosty, you just didn't put a team on. Andre, if you're listening, we're going to go back and do the Browns game next. We'll do the Eagles one first. You're putting the stuff that's going to my house in boxes, right? I was like, if you're putting your trip stuff in boxes, that doesn't make any sense at all.
That's the box I had all my books, and I'm hoping you can still hold all of them.
Should be able to. Alright, now Jacksonville will come into Philly. Philly's a pretty solid team now. And with the Giants becoming a better team, still look awful, but Eagles gonna have to earn more victories because they're not gonna get free ones against the Giants and the Commanders. They still might get the Commanders, but here we go, Jacksonville. Wow, quick retaliation by the Eagles as they will strike again. 14-14. Looks like it's going to go 14-14 into halftime. Never mind, the Eagles are going to score a field goal. Going to hold that lead throughout the entire third. And the Eagles increase that lead to 10. And the Eagles going to win this one by 13. Trevor Lawrence beats Deshaun. Frosty, I think you're still there. I think it'd be cool if you went through the top 10 quarterbacks of the East and the top 10 quarterbacks of the West. Or AFC and NFC. Just to see how bad everything is over here in the West. Now we're going to go Houston, Cleveland. '97 overall team, bro. It's kind of overrated for a Super Bowl losing team. Now, Frosty, eventually, I think after this season, we're going to start the reservation phase. for Madden 24. Devontae Adams is up to a 95 for the Cleveland Browns. Yep, basically we're going to open it up to Super Bowl winners, which would be me and Jackson. Because Petra forfeited his. Basically that means nothing because I was already going to go to the Broncos. And he was pretty much going to go to the Titans. So don't you worry. And then we'll open it up to reserve the same team. Yeah, I basically get first pick because I got 2 Super Bowls. Alright, Texans go up 7-0, 14-0, 14-7, 17-7, 20-7. The Texans and Jalen Hurts giving it to the Browns with the Browns on the comeback. Go up 4, and that'll be game. As the Browns will milk out the clock. I'm telling you, this AFC North looking stacked. As the East and West have both fallen off with retirements. Or Daniel Jones.
That sounds so terrible.
I would agree, Frosty. 49ers legacy is looking like it's coming to an end. This may be their last time to bring it back. This is the first time we will see Patrick Mahomes without an elite target in Kelsey. But the Chiefs' defense is at least decent now. But definitely way worse than last season with, I don't even think, a question. The 49ers strutting in with Will James and probably the best quarterback, best wide receiver in the entire draft. Best corner in the entire draft, Jelani Lashley. How many picks Jelani gonna get today? The #1 pick in the draft. Because, my goodness, they need a big corner. They've signed Colin Kaepernick to be our starting quarterback over Will James. Don't think they're gonna do that. But Will James yet to make the playoffs in his career. You start to wonder, is he gonna be a bust for leading this team to the glory land? And right now, being down 10-7 against the Chiefs, they're struggling. 7-14, 20-14, 20-21. The 49ers giving it to the Chiefs right now. But Patrick Mahomes with the ball, you can never get too comfortable as they are already over past midfield. Not throwing the ball as much. Mahomes with 15 attempts today, as that's going to be a drop. Never mind, 47 attempts. I'm stupid. How do you drop that one? It's not even one you want to drop. Harrison Butker, the kicker. Mahomes over the middle, complete. I believe that's to their new tight end. Patrick. Over the middle, caught Juju Smith-Schuster as he dives down to pick up 19 big ones. In field goal range, a touchdown would increase the lead to 5 instead of 2. And they're going to run the ball straight up the middle. 25. Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets it down to the 9. Could really go for a pick 6 here as Cam Ward has 7 tackles in the game. And there's another handoff to 25. And that's going to be a first as he's down to the 2. They're going to run this one, and they're going to go backwards. Big unfortunate one there. And they're going to kick it from 21, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Casey's going to open up the season with a win as the 49ers. Well, they're going to lose, but it ain't going to be by much. Will James with a horrible game, 0 touchdowns, only 139 yards. But it doesn't even matter if you don't get the win. All right, now we head to the Rams. Prime time. Panthers still with that dominant offense, but just as dominant as the offense, the Rams defense might actually be that high as well. Drafting a tight end in the draft. Not a crazy tight end, but will help them a bunch. Bryce Young, now the starter for the Rams. I think probably permanently as well. Here we go. Panthers offense is good, but all of the best players are on defense, and I don't understand. All right. 3-7, Rams up. Panthers take the lead. Rams strike right back, tie game. Ooh, big run. 24-10. And the Rams going to milk out the clock and beat the Panthers. Woo. All right, we got 5 games left. What did you say claiming teams for? Yes, I believe claiming teams for next season will be after this season. So once the season ends, the teams with the most Super Bowls will pick first. And then the teams that want to reclaim, then it will be primetime records. Now as we head to Arizona. For some reason people are thinking Arizona's good. I still think they're going to be awful this season. Cardinals defense is trash. Also, Andre, it's more like reserving because they can still switch and everything. Man, Jonathan Allen. It'd be great to have him on my team. Seven to 10, 7 to 17, 14-17. Andre, pretty much, it's still being decided, but here in the fourth quarter, this game is still being decided. Never mind. I should just shut up, as the Seahawks are going to win by 3. Big win for Russ and the new owner, Orange Jeep Wrangler. Seahawks will come into Arizona and win. Devon Richardson cracks 80 overall. Ooh, new ability unlocked for Devon. Maybe ESJ should go do that. Alright. Raiders. There we go. Raiders get some upgrades. Oh my goodness, the Saints are awful. Are you free after the 7th day because we can get rosters out? Basically my plan is to do some scheme changes, and if we have more time we can do roster changes as well. Or roster screenshots, but definitely can't get them all. Also, I was going to do standings and fix the scheduling and everything. But we might have a little bit of time. Alright, Raiders Saints. Let's watch this clap. Brock Purdy 3-0, 3-3, 6-3. $20-10. 27-13. 27-20 is close. But the Raiders going to milk out the clock and get a win by 7. Stenson Bennett. Forgot he's a quarterback in here. Also, at the end of the stream, Andre, I'm going to need you to take some recordings and stuff. So we got our next primetime game. Jason Sheehan with an upgrade. So we head to Pittsburgh. If I would have known, this one would have been game of the week. Steelers have the firepower, but the Bengals have the overall. But the Steelers do have the better owner. I do believe. I actually know for a fact. But those are some pretty big names. Still don't know how A.J. Brown got on the Bengals, but... Here we are from Pittsburgh.
Oh no!
I think that's a great set. I would say so, yeah. Ziggy's better than 9Q. Bengals are up 14-10 at the end of the first. Can Dak Prescott, with the trade rumors being like Aaron Rodgers in real life, find a way to win against this Bengals team like they did in the playoffs? This is a revenge game, 24-17, 2017-27. And this one looks to be over as the Steelers will win 30-24. Woo! Justin Herbert with the way better game, but on the Bengals, he just hasn't been able to make playoff moves or just anything spectacular. We could potentially see him move this offseason, I bet. Alright, we got 2 games left as we head to Buffalo. No, we're heading to New England. That Terraria music?
No, it's Amazing Spider-Man.
No, I was pretty sure it was Terraria. Alright. The Bills, with a 94 overall team, have continued to build a great team. And will probably hit 99 next season, just a few steps behind the Broncos, which is probably good because they'll peak about the right time that we end the sim, which is when we're going to sim many years into the future and see who wins. Never mind. Frosty messed up. It is in Buffalo. But regardless, the Bills are up 14-3 on the Danny-less... the Danny Dimesless Jones. And it is 28-13. Alright, it's a one-score game. Now 2, and now the game is pretty much over with Justin Fields putting up points. 45-27. Awful. Justin Fields with a great game. Danny Dimes with pretty good, but still quite awful. Could have just edited the message, Andre. So the Patriots will go take on the Dolphins next week as we head to the Jets Chargers, where we will see the debut of one of the best quarterbacks to ever come out of the draft. Hype-wise. I think everybody's planning on tuning in to see this elite quarterback by the name of Martavius Whittaker, the risk taker. Fair enough, Andre. Jets offense still only a 75 overall, but Martavius, you better believe it's going to be a crazy game. Even though the Jets don't have wide receivers or much help with anything, I still think they have a chance to win some games here. As the Chargers, with recently acquiring Tom Brady, choose to start Davis Mills. Questionable decision, which you may see change in week 2 if this game does not go their way. With also the pickup of Travis O'Sullivan, another great wide receiver in the draft. It's Martavis. Oh yeah, I guess it is Martavis. Oh no, I thought it was Martavius. It's the single I is pronounced triple I. Martavius. Martavies. Yeah. You heard me. He's gonna end the game with like 16 interceptions or something crazy like that. Jets already up 7-0. And 7-3. 7-10. That's halftime. Jets struggling to put anything up on the board right now. There they go, 14-20. It's a one-score game as the Chargers going to milk out the clock as Martavis was benched for DJ Uiagalelei. That is unfortunate. That's probably why they lost, too. He will probably be starting next time, I bet, though. That's unfortunate. But going down 0-1 isn't the end of the world when he had a rookie quarterback and DJ at the same time. Out of the Jets, I'd probably go trade DJ. I think the Buccaneers might actually want him. There you go. That's everybody this week. There are the scores. And Patrick Surtain, the only QB with two picks. Thank you to turned the ball over. Oh yeah. So Andre, this is where I'm probably gonna need you at. First of all, Trade Center. Why do I have to click the wrong button? Hey, I don't need a defensive talent. I mean, I don't need wide receivers as much anymore. Dang, my division is undefeated. Perfect. Alright, so Chris Carson got cut. Travis Etienne got cut. Darrell Henderson Jr. Dang. So, if anybody here is on your team. Dang, Robert Beal Jr. got cut. If any of these are your people, make sure to go sign them. As OVJ also got cut. Because Frosty, when you sign so many young guys at the same receiving position, then yeah, your people get cut. So if you can send me proof that they were supposed to be on your team, we can go re-sign them for you. But here we go. Let's advance to next week. Alright. And then we also need to scout college players with Andre. We'll have you go ahead and scout those with us. Why can't I get upgrades for the teams that need to get upgrades for? Alright, scout players. Let's see what is in this next draft for us. Could obviously change. However, here we are. Ooh. 3 QBs in the top 10. Emmett Russell. He's going to be fast. He's a 6'2" wide receiver. Keegan Bolden will be good. Denzel Berry. And then Morgan Albright. And Robert Peterson. How many quarterbacks we got in this draft? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So about normal, but they're all pretty highly projected. So if anybody's looking to get a quarterback, this might be the draft to do so. Frost, you gonna take this season? Just trade all your players for picks. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you guys on the next Madden Sim. Don't know when it's going to be. Probably whenever rosters are released, which we're going to try to get to most of today. Here's the next schedule. I need to go look at standings. Alright. AFC Broncos on top. And we'll just scroll through because none of this really matters because it's all just going to change last week. Well, Frosty, let me know, because I can make you bad. And still good in the future. Alright, well there you go. Thank you guys for watching.